I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical when I first got my hands on the PTZOptics Move 4K 12x optical zoom camera. I've tried out a bunch of different PTZ cameras over the years, and most of them have been a letdown in one way or another. Either they felt flimsy and cheap, or they couldn't keep up when I was trying to capture something that was moving quickly. But from the moment I started using the PTZOptics Move, I knew that it was something special. The link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really stood out to me about this camera is its versatility. It's not just a one-trick pony, it can handle a wide range of different tasks with ease. I've used it for live streaming, recording webinars, capturing live music performances, and even filming interviews, and it's handled all of them without breaking a sweat. The 4K resolution is incredibly crisp and clear, and the 12x optical zoom lets me get close to the action without losing any quality. I was able to zoom in on a speaker's face from across a large room during a conference, and the detail was still sharp enough to read their facial expressions. That kind of clarity makes a huge difference when you're trying to create professional-looking content. I've also been impressed with the camera's ability to handle low-light situations. While it's true that the zoom can be a bit limited in extremely low-light environments, the camera's sensor is sensitive enough to pick up a lot of detail even in dimly lit rooms. And if you do need to add some extra lighting, the camera's built-in noise reduction features help to minimize any grain or artifacts that might appear. Of course, it's not perfect. Like I said, the zoom can be a bit limited in low light, and the USB output can be a bit finicky with some older computers. But overall, I've been really impressed with the camera's ability to handle a wide range of different lighting conditions. Another thing that I love about this camera is its flexibility when it comes to outputs. It's got SDI, HDMI, USB, and IP, so whether I'm connecting it to a switcher, a computer, or streaming directly to the cloud, it just works. I've used it with OBS, vMix, and even Zoom, and the integration was seamless every time. That versatility means that I don't have to worry about compatibility issues, no matter what setup I'm working with. And because it's so easy to connect and configure, I can focus on what really matters, creating high-quality content that looks and sounds great. The discrete mounting options are also a major plus. I've mounted this camera above a stage, on a shelf in my home studio, and even in a tight corner during a live event. The pan, tilt, and zoom functions are smooth and quiet, and the tracking feature is surprisingly accurate. I set it up once, and it stayed locked onto the presenter without me having to constantly adjust it. That kind of reliability saves me so much time and stress during productions, and it's a major reason why I've come to rely on this camera for so many of my projects. In addition to its technical capabilities, I also appreciate the build quality of the PTZOptics Move. It's solid and well-made, without being too heavy or cumbersome. The white finish looks professional and sleek, without being too flashy or attention-seeking. And the warranty is another big plus. PTZOptics offers a solid guarantee, which gives me peace of mind knowing that if something goes wrong, I'm covered. It's clear that the company is committed to standing behind its products, and that's something that I really appreciate as a customer. Of course, no camera is perfect, and there are a few things to keep in mind when you're considering the PTZOptics Move. As I mentioned earlier, the USB output can be a bit finicky with some older computers, so you may need to use a different connection method if you're working with an older setup. And while the camera's low-light performance is generally very good, you may need to add some extra lighting in extremely dim environments. But overall, I've been really impressed with the camera's performance, and I think it's a great choice for anyone who needs a versatile and reliable PTZ camera. One of the things that I think really sets the PTZOptics Move apart from other cameras in its class is its ease of use. Even if you're not a technical expert, it's easy to get up and running with this camera. Overall, I'm really impressed with the PTZOptics Move 4K 12x optical zoom camera. It's a versatile, reliable, and high-quality camera that's capable of handling a wide range of different tasks. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, I think this camera is definitely worth considering. It's become my go-to camera for almost everything, and I think it could be a great addition to your kit as well. You can find the link below if you want to take a closer look.